Thursday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Danny Duffy is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Aaron Hicks is on deck. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a line drive caught down there at third. A loud out to begin things here this evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 0-1 the count, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Just underway here in Kansas City. On the ground to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's taken strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hicks is off of first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hit to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So now into the box is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 27.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
It's 2-0 now.
Ball
3-0 now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in will be Kyle Isbell. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no
Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 home.
The count is 1-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Outside,
As the
that's
first
ball.
pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 25 homers, 57 runs batted in.
Runner!
The 1-0. Pitch
That's a ball.
inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. His career line against Garrett Cole. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey. The count 1-1. Ball! That pitch is out.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high chopper. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it. The shortstop.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in at 262 on the year, 21 homers and 55 driven in. Now the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Austin Hayes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now it'll be Carlos Santana, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here it comes.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Cam Gallagher.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. 2-1.
2-0. 1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat will be Nick Heath, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Royals leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And digging in is the veteran DH, Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 called. And it's full 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Santana's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He hits at a .364 clip. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fouled off. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now to bat, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming, here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The 0-1 pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 27.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Kyle Isbell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Mondesi, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a spin and a throwback to second. A dive, but he's back. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count even now at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Alberto onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. He seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Gleyber Torres sent packing for the second out of the inning. To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hicks, the runner at third. LeMahieu on second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Ready with the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Now to the plate, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Nope.
That's
Ball
over,
1.
but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1 on its way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And the pitch. Fouled away. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Still 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Royals.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
80.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
He'll try again, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate now, Nick Heath. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Mayhew's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. KC down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I liked that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Santana. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. now, Hanser Alberto 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Pitch on the way.
Alberto.
And that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
What? You got a full count.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Alberto aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out toward left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29. Kyle Isbell.
Next, it'll be Kyle Isbell. First pitch of the AB now. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Full sets, 1-0 on its way.
Nope.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And now Now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
1-2. Here it is.
Nope.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Devo, right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
3-2, full count. Popped him up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Royals strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Next to stand in is Gleyber Torres, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Pops this one up. Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So stepping in is Luke Voigt. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The 0-1 delivery.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Santana's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Getting late, stretch time now in Kansas City, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And that's out number 1. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So now Carlos Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Luis Cessa will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Stepping in now, Cam Gallagher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. now. A swing and a softly hit ground ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Nick Heath. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Now that's popped up. LeMahieu moving to his left. And that retires the side. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 8th inning coming up. And we still have no score. Jacob Junis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, here is Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next,
so his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. There's a slider that can't catch the outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifetime against this particular arm. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the wind, the 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup, the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hanser Alberto.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
0-2, here it is. Grounded to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
1-2.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. There's one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes the ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
A pause. And the 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Garen O'Day enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Cam Gallagher would be next. Here's the payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Royals 3 and the Yankees nothing. Eric Mejia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 26, Eric Mejia.
Kyle Zimmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Fouled away. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1-1.
Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two and 2 the count. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Helpful.
Gleyber Torres, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Judge at second. Stanton at first with no outs. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now back. The designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Now into the box, Joey Gallo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Two men are on with two men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Royals came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Jacob Junis gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Kyle Zimmer hammers down the save, his 30th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free when you get